Sunan, guide me.
It was not a sword cut, it was not a stopping, it was not a beheading, it was not a limb taker, it was the greatest Viking elbow in history. Imagine getting killed by an elbow. That's real power. And it was glorious. Anyways, let's go talk to Finner.
Valdis.
Will you not stay a moment longer, Eivor?
I should not linger. My banner folk await my return.
I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well, and won yourself a worthy king.
I did, didn't I? Take care, Eivor. Thank you, Eivor, for making today a reality.
Brother, Oswald is in your hands now. Protect your king, and call out to my banner should the need arise.
Aye, Eivor. Without a moment's hesitation. Travel safe.
I will, friend.
We met in a play of fist sable, and now look at us. Fast friends.
Dream come true, like none other. Thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart.
I'll send a message to Halfdan in the north. He'll be pleased to know that a king now sits upon East Anglia's troubled throne.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together?
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
What a celebration!
Broder, look after Oswald, will you?
Aye, he is family now. And I could not be more proud of him. We have you to thank for that.
Take care.
The old soft heart has guts. Strange I never saw it until now.
Young West St. Quintus wrote us.
Gladu that each they found.
Off we go! More sail!
Let's have a song.
Who will share a tale?
My favorite part of any battle is the moment before it. Everyone has their ritual in that flutter of anticipation. Our hearts race. Soma would visit the children of the camp, recount an old myth like a wise skald. She filled those little ones with courage. She knew they desired a chance to fight in great battles. One day. And if we did not win, they would not have their chance. Once I followed her on this ritual and watched her speak. To keep things fun, she often mixed up the old myths. Then Freya rode her cats through Elfheim, tearing up the dark elves in search of the mead of truth. Those little eyes, children's faces, aflame, enamored. I saw myself as one of them. I felt so much better. Soma has that way.
Bring the mast down!
She has that way with me. She need only tell a story or two and the war is already won.
Raise the mast! Run up the sail!
In the early days between Kjotve the Cruel and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl, and would give his oath only...
Now you pay for your sins! Bring the power down! Sing us a...
Raise the sail here!
Dock the ship here.
Good to see you.
I have completed the contract.
Excellent work, my friend. You impress me more and more every day. Here is what you have earned.
Have you got a contract for me?
My agents are not meant to undertake these tasks. But you are more perilous. There will be contracts when the mood strikes you.
What do you have today? I will see you later, friend.
So long. Farewell.
Hej, Eivor! Mies vakarā, Eivor!
Finir, welcome to our home. May you find a second wind here. One to fill your sails and send you across the world and back.
That is an image I will fix in my mind, Wolf-Kissed. Happy to be aboard.
What have you got for me today?
Go on. Give it a try. Can't have too many. Yes, great purchase. Yes, I can resell these. This looks practically made for you. Nothing else?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
You are a good boy.
I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Holger, Surely you can apologize to Rowan. It cannot be so difficult.
Apologize for what? Putting that horse to better use than Rowan has ever done? All she does is stand in the shade collecting flies.
You imbecile! She's collecting flies because she has no tail to shoo them away.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Robbed is a pointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet.
And I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Really? Ugh. Actually, wait a minute. There. I wish to thank you and Eivor and the rest of the settlement for the great kindness you have shown me, and the things you have all taught me, though I may have felt a nuisance at times. The days I spent with all of you were joyous and educational. Though I go now to do that work, though I go now to do the work that I am meant for, I know that I will return to this place and its people one day, and I look forward to that. Take care until we meet again. Nice little letter. Now on to the important shit.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
For that. It's becoming increasingly difficult to look across the alliance table at Eivor and not think of what could be. I tell myself it is only Sigurd's absence, but the lie grows thinner. Oh shit. Why would you write that down?
Messages come.
Letter. Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son, Ceolbert, I believe, has written me a few times, often in so much detail it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you. Nice. Oh, nice. Nothing's changed there. Seriously. Ooh. Do these... Oh no, that's... Never mind. What the hell? I raided that place. Okay, raw supplies. Should imagine this place has it too. I would hope. This is... I need supplies, but 30 here. Friggin' 250 here. That's doable. $190 there. Who knows what that is? This could be something, I don't know, I'm not really sure. 160 here. That I can actually do. 160. Can I actually do this one? Probably, I could probably do that one. But it's like... I could do that one. Or... Yeah, I could probably get away with that. It's on this side, so... I'm not gonna worry about all that. But it's kinda close. It's like... I don't know. Was he part of the order? No, he wasn't important. He was just a guy who didn't like us. I mean, that could be useful. We don't care about that. Did I ever get the... No, I didn't. Dual wielding, hold R2 plus R3 is... I mean... Nothing like a good old shield bash. Maybe... And we don't really need that. Melee... Like bow combo. Consider shots with light bow deals... The match of the predator deals extra damage. I mean, that's pretty nice. Yeah, what's up? 26. And... yeah, why not? We got... yeah. Let's change up the outfit. Heavy damage. Upgrade. Upgrade. Alright. probably takes away that, doesn't it? Yeah. I really like the look of that, though. Script. Need something different. 3. 3, 4, 4. Unfortunately, can't pick that. 3, 3. It's good enough, I guess. Clear all that. Fill, design. Okay. Shields. Oh, fill piece. Key. Fish, fish, fish. Stained Leah armoring. And right. What? This friend has passed away, leaving two adrift and seeking guidance. Well, damn. That's unfortunate. Which is over here. Yo, I need some raw supplies. Yeah, if I could just actually get a sword instead of a freaking knife, I could really hold the line. Hold the line. And he walked right. Alright. Hey. Man.
Would like to reorganize the crew.
Yeah, we're gonna replace your ass with Finner. And fuck's this guy? Whatever. Whatever. And then sure.
Done?
Yeah.
All right. Bring out my lieutenant.
At least my lieutenant looks actually good. In terms of like not making them look like a dumbass. Just take the helmet shit off. You don't really need this. I mean, actually, you know what? That looks kind of. But I like the. I just prefer that.
I have to go. See you soon.
This.
Great Eivor, let me join your crew for plunder and glory.
Join your blade to mine.
You know what?
Ring the sword song this day.
Changed my mind.
would like to...
Get this bum out of here. You're friggin' fired.
Good for now?
I must take my leave. So long.
I think that will do it. This will do it. I beat your envoy for even uttering your daft demands. Made him red in the arse. Might be purple by the time he reaches you. That does not make it clear enough. I will speak plainly here. We pay you in wares. Burgelds belong to us. Don't like it? Bring your sagging cow udders to Renton and flare them about. Spare your envoy another beating. Oh, and if you find this letter reeks of piss, it's because it is soaked in mine. Wow. Wow. Alright, what's this? What do we got? Raven distraction. Use your Raven to briefly distract your enemies. Okay. Alright. Nice. Very nice. overtures to Imperator Aurelio have been successful in exchange for a cessation of hostilities in the north. The Romans have agreed to withdraw from the Antonine, while Imperator Aurelio, I can't say that, is known to be a fair broker, yet we must verify this withdrawal for ourselves. Dispatch one of the Magister rank to oversee troop movements and verify these orders have been carried out to the letter. Magister, I can. Success. Troop withdrawals complete. Treaty enforced. And no clue what's going on. Aurelio, yeah, I don't know. It's probably completely wrong. Ooh. No. I like the sound of that. And 3, stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent. Only those with active malice in their hearts need answer for their cruelty. The unwilling pawns of evil and the bystanders caught in their way do not deserve the sting of our steel. This is the decree of the Hidden Ones. 3 tenets, together with the creed, to define our path forward. Only these, and nothing more. To encumber ourselves further would only dilute our resolve. Here Magus spoke again, most ardently now. Yet if nothing is true, how can we justify such strictures? Should we not be free to pursue our own goal? In whatever fashion we see fit? You feel this is fatal irony, the woman asked. I only wonder at the contradiction. Magus said, from what authority do these tenets derive? We are hidden ones, a title we gave ourselves, and we gave ourselves a goal, the physical and spiritual liberation of man. These are self-made ambitions. To achieve them, therefore, we need laws to guide us. There is no magic in these words, no appeal to a higher authority. We follow them only because they help us achieve what we ourselves have defined. These laws, they allow us to persist. The effectiveness of any tenet must be judged on the outcome of its practice. She grew silent for a moment, looked at Master Hecor, then back at us. Let it be known and recorded, these are the conclusions of the final synod. Sounds right. Of the Hidden Ones, there will not be another. Today, the shadow falls, now and for all time, to obscure us furthermore. Let our work continue, only in the dark. I have a codex page. For Da Vinci. Wrong error. Cavate. Kevy. Brothers and sisters, I write bearing difficult news with the death of Imperator Honorius. All hope of stability and balance in Britannia is lost. The time has come to leave these shores to regroup and refocus our attention where it is needed most. With the departure of the last Imperial legions from this island a decade ago, tribes and clans native to this island have moved swiftly to fill the vacuum and few, if none of their number, have any love for our brotherhood. I fear our work has been misunderstood in this land, but the time is long past for readdressing these impressions. All currently serving Hidden Ones are hereby ordered to vacate these premises. Should you wish to continue our great work, make your way to our bureau in Cologne. You will be welcomed. Magister Vitvith. Upper Rare and Tenebrous. Yeah, okay. I'm not reading that. Alright. I think I read this. Got that, which was Cool. You don't want to hide that, that's cool. Upgrade that later. I believe there's everything here. Anyway. Ooh. Yep, that looks like it's it. Okay, and then not very well hidden, but alright.